And thank you for joining us for Fox 26 News at 9. I'm Anthony Antoine.
And I'm Rashi Vats, and we have team coverage for you tonight covering every angle of this breaking news story of the deadly deputy-involved shooting. Now, we do start with Sherman DeSalle, who's live where this scene unfolded today. I understand, Sherman, you heard those gunshots, and it's been a pretty scary situation.
Definitely scary, a little dramatic, but we're here. We're safe. The scene ended not too far from where it tragically started, and it's actually new developments are happening right as I speak. Just 10 seconds before you guys got on the air, we saw staff from the medical examiner's office show up to, I believe, collect Robert Lee Davis's body. To collect Robert Lee Davis's body out of that dumpster. And the medical examiner's office just showed up here. Sorry for that audio problem right there. So let me give you a timeline of what happened. Caught on video. This is caught on video around 11:30 a.m. Deputy Vargas and his partner approached the suspect's vehicle, serving a warrant with the Gulf Coast Violent Offenders Task Force, and that's when the suspect opened fire, striking Deputy Vargas in the head. The suspect then fled the scene, and the manhunt began. Deputy Vargas was transported to Ben Taub, where he was pronounced dead, and around 2:24, there was a blue alert issued for 56-year-old Robert Lee Davis, involving multiple law enforcement agencies, including HPD, U.S. Marshals, and the ATF. We spotted helicopters. We saw a lot of officers and K-9 units throughout the area. Now, officials tell us around 4:50 p.m. deputies secured a dumpster area behind the same shopping plaza, and the K-9 gave an alert.
They went down the alley, came back, and the K-9 again alerted at that dumpster. They opened the dumpster. The K-9 alerted again. The bad guy shot our K-9. Our deputies returned fire, and the suspect succumbed to his injuries inside the dumpster.
And so that's where we are now. Again, the medical examiner's office showed up maybe 10 seconds before you started speaking this evening, Rashi and Anthony. And so still an active scene, although it did die down a bit. Investigators, including a lot of marshals, were on scene collecting a lot of evidence as these things take time. And although Robert Lee Davis was found and eventually shot by police and died from his injuries, the tragic part of today is that a deputy lost his life while serving the community. So we're going to turn it over to my colleague Abigail Dye, who is been covering Deputy Vargas and talking about how he's being remembered tonight and the service that he gave to the community. Abigail?
Sherman, yeah, a lot of the chaos at your scene, and then a lot of that somber tragedy here at this scene. Deputy Jesus Jesse Vargas, he served 17 years at the Brazoria County Sheriff's Office. He was a husband, a father of 3, and tragically today was his end of watch. There was a procession that saw him from Ben Taub here to the medical examiner's office earlier this evening. Vargas was a member of the Gulf Coast Violent Offenders Task Force. The team goes out to apprehend some of the area's most violent offenders, and that's exactly what Vargas was doing today when he was killed. The Brazoria County Sheriff's Office posted to social media saying that Vargas was more than a team member. He was a friend, a mentor, an inspiration to everyone who knew him.
Very dedicated servant to Brazoria County. As I said, he was a member of the Sheriff's Office for 17 years, has three beautiful children and a lovely wife that obviously supports him too. And they are, as you can imagine, grieving, mourning at this time. I would ask that we all send our prayers and our condolences to the family. That's what we're doing as a department and as a community in Brazoria County.
It really was just very heavy here. A lot of heavy mourning hearts just surrounding Ben Taub. A lot of law enforcement agents and different city officials who are all just feeling this grief. I mean, 17 years of his life dedicated to serving and protecting, and it was gone in just an instant, senselessly. Absolutely a tragedy, and we're keeping Vargas's family in our thoughts and our prayers. Rashi, Anthony.
All right, Abigail Dye reporting live for us there. Thank you. Well, this really is just so miraculous. You have to look at this video here. Hours into the search, it was a U.S. Marshals K-9 officer named Rocky who alerted police to a dumpster, which was just a short distance from the scene of the shooting. So as officers approached, they say Davis shot the dog twice. Rocky, you can see here, was life-flighted to a nearby animal hospital, and we have learned that fortunately he is expected to be okay.